Hello friends, welcome back. My name is Mustafa and you are watching my tutorial. In the previous video we learned about Angular built-in pipe. In this video we will learn about how we can create our own custom pipe. So for creating a custom pipe, if you can see this image, it is a three-step process. The first step is we will import pipe and the pipe transform from Angular core. The next we will use pipe decorator. If you see this one, this highlighted line of code, we will use this pipe decorator on top of the class. The third step is we will implement pipe transform interface. So if you see, this pipe transform is an interface, and this pipe transform interface has a method called transform method. This transform method accepts n number of parameters. As of now, this is accepting only one parameter, and whatever the value is accepting here, it is prepending hello to that value and returning the same. Here we have created the hello world pipe. Please remember that this name can be anything as per your custom need. Now that we have created this hello world pipe, how we can use it? You can see in the app.component.html, I am hard coding this welcome to Mumbai. I am using this pipe symbol and name of the pipe that I have created here. So what will happen when this line of code, this paragraph executes, this pipe will be called and this pipe will accept this hello to Mumbai here in this value. It will prepend hello to that value and the same value will be returned. If you scroll down, you can see here the exact output. It is prepending hello to welcome to Mumbai. If you don't understand this, don't worry, we will do a practical example for the same, and I will make sure that at the end of this video you understand what actually the custom pipe is and how it works. So let's flip to Visual Studio Code to understand it better. So here we go. So let's create a pipe. For creating a pipe, we have a command called ng generate pipe and name of the pipe. So whatever the name you want to give, you can give as per your need. So I will give here as gender. If you see, it has created two files. The first one is the spec file and the other one is TS file. It has also updated app module. As we know that whenever we create pipe, service, directive or component, we need to add that in the app module. If you see, this is the gender.pipe.ts. The second one is a spec file. So we are not going to cover what actually the spec is, so I will simply remove it. So now let's come to gender.pipe.ts. As I explained earlier, this is a three-step process. The first one is it has imported pipe and the pipe transform from Angular core. The second one is that I am using this pipe decorator. This is the decorator. You see, I am using add pipe. So this is the decorator, and this decorator tells Angular that this class is not a normal class. This is a pipe. This pipe will tell Angular that this is not a normal class, this is a pipe. If I don't use this, like a decorator, it will be same as if you see customer.ts. I have created this customer.ts to make you understand. So if I don't use this pipe, it will be same as this normal class where I have some properties and some method. So this decorator tells Angular that this is not a normal class, this is a pipe. The third step is I have implemented this pipe transform. So what actually this pipe transform is? This pipe transform, if you see, I hover my mouse here, this is an interface. So this is an interface, and this interface has a method called transform method. And this transform method accepts n number of parameters. As of now, this is the blueprint that is given by Angular. Just remember that this transform method can receive n number of parameters. As of now, I will remove all the parameter from here, and I will keep only one parameter. Value that is going to be type of a string. And if you see, this is the return type. So what you want to return from this transform method? So as of now, I want to return anything I want. And if you see, this is as of now returning null. So what I will do, whatever the value I will receive here, I will prepend some value to that, like hello, and then I will return this value. Let me summarize what we are doing here. We imported pipe and pipe transform from the Angular core. We are decorating pipe decorator on top of this class. I am implementing pipe transform interface that has transform method, and this transform method accepts n number of parameters that we will see as we move ahead. So now that we have created a gender pipe, how we can use this pipe in our code? So let's copy this gender pipe and come to app component. Here you can see that I have a paragraph, and in this paragraph I am using this full name property that is created in the component. So simply I will use this pipe symbol and I will paste it. So what will happen here, when this line of code executes, this pipe will be executed automatically, and value of this full name will be passed to as a parameter here. To understand it better, execute this code and flip to browser. Now that this code is successfully compiled, let's flip to browser. And here you can see that hello is appended before the name. So how it is happening, let us understand. So open developer tool, and here we can understand. So come to source and press Ctrl and P and name of the pipe. So name of the pipe is gender pipe. So here we go, select this file and put a debug point here and refresh this page. So what will happen, the moment you refresh this page, this line of code gets executed, and the moment this line of code gets executed, this pipe will be executed, and the value of these full name properties will be passed as a parameter. So just refresh this page and you can see that whatever the value we have Muhammad Mustafa, that is coming in the parameter. And what will happen here, it will prepend this hello to this Muhammad Mustafa, and the same value will be returned and will be displayed on the screen as you can see here. So let me summarize what we did. We imported pipe and pipe transform from Angular core. We used pipe decorator on top of this class. Remember that it has to be on top of the class. We cannot do like this. We cannot do like this. It has to be on top of the class, and this will tell Angular that this is not a normal class, this is a pipe. And the third step, we implemented this pipe transform interface, and this interface has a method called transform method. And whatever the value we are passing here, we are just prepending hello to that and returning the same values. So now let me add few more parameter, and we will see how we can pass more parameter from the component. So I will add a parameter called gender of the type string. So I added one more parameter, gender of the type string, and what I will check here, if the gender is male, I will add Mr. If the gender is female, I will add Mrs. and will return the same value. So what will happen, whatever we pass in the second parameter, we are comparing the value here. Based on the male and the female, I am just prepending Mr. or Mrs. and returning the same value. So now this code is ready. Now let's come to component. So for passing the parameter, I will use colon, and in the single or double quote, I will pass male or female. So here you can see that I used colon and I am passing male as of now. So here we can see that I passed male and I am able to see Mr. before this name. So let's debug this code, come to source, and we can put a debug point here. Refresh this code, and here you can see that in the first parameter I am able to see Muhammad Mustafa, and in the second parameter I am able to see male. Here one point I would like to address, that if you come here, so if you see whatever the value, whatever the property you have before this pipe, this value will come to the first parameter. Remember this, always this value will be coming to the first parameter. It will come here. After that, if you pass one parameter or the two parameter, you will use this colon. You will use this colon, and you will pass as many parameters as you want, and you will create, the parameter here. So always whatever you have at the left hand side here, it will come in the first parameter. I will try adding more parameter and we'll see how it works. So if you come here, if you see here, as of now the gender is male, so it will prepend Mr. and will return the value. Just change this, male to female. Save the changes, and if you come to browser, you can see that this is now female, and it will come to else. It will come to else condition, and we will see Mrs. here. So here let me add one more parameter, age of the type number. So I added one more parameter. So now how you will pass parameter? I hope you will be able to answer how you can pass parameter. I will simply use a colon here and I will pass the age. So now open developer tool, refresh this page, and here you can see that age is coming. You can see the gender is also coming, and you can see that Muhammad Mustafa, this is coming in the first parameter. Remember that whatever the value you have at the left hand side, see at the left hand side before the pipe, that will come in the first parameter, and after that you can add n number of parameter you want, and this is the way you will use colon and you will pass the parameter. So in the same way, if you want, you can pass as many parameter as you want here, and you can write your custom logic here as per your need. So this is the simple example I did here. One more point I would like to address, that please make sure that this pipe is added in the app module.ts. So if you see this gender.pipe is added, I imported this file and added in the declaration array. So if you don't add this in the declaration array, there is possibilities that it will not work. I hope you learned something from this video. If you really learned, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.